I'm spending my time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, well, he asked me, send me the video. Now I hope that he had it because people can't watch anymore. People don't have an invitation. I can't share. Damn, what does Facebook do? Why are they teasing us so much? I can't do more than this. Unsupported attachment. Let's just chant Hare Krishna, man. Let's just chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. All glories to my Guru Maharaj. All glories to my Guru Maharaj. Bhaktivedanta, Paramahamsa, Srila Gora Haridas. All glories to you. All glories to disciplic life. All glories to Srila Gora Haridas. All glories to this purest life. The line of Chaitanya, the line of the Panchatattva, the line of Radha, the line of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Evan and Yalaman and Bhaktatom, and who else is there? Who else? Alpanica and Janine and Ivo. Oh, glories to this concept of Shikaya. Oh, glories to Chikaya's great place. Oh, glories to the revival of Gora Hare, led by Gora Haridas. Gora Haridas, the chosen one, the one who brings the package of Chaitanya. Oh, glories to my golden God. Oh, glory to Chaitanya. Oh, glories to the Spirit of life in the land of the living God. Every beautiful land. Vrindavan, where everybody is nicely fed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Rama Oh, glories to the scriptures, to the life inside of it. Whoa. To the spirit of a cloud, to the light, in every syllable, in every word. Oh, glories to every lover of the world. Oh, glories to the lover of Krishna. Srila Gora As a very truth, food for the soul. There is nothing else that you need to fly high, 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 to be happy in another way than the world is offering you. Whoa, Krishna is different. Oh, so different. It's another vibe, another happiness. It's another life. A constant staying, constant presence of Him. Let's practice His presence. Start with calling the names. Just start with calling the names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, 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 Hare, 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 Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Receiving the protection of the Lord, receiving gold and nail on top of my head, receiving a drop of nectar that's flowing from every word spoken by Guru. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Chirachiva Freddy. My neighbors love it, Radhe. Don't worry. They love it. They told me they love it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Chaitanya Chaitanya, Gaura Chandra, Gaura 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 Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Haribo. You're talking to Krishna, funny. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya. How can I sing you to the spirit and to this present, this gift from you. Hare Krishna, thank you for your mercy. Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Hare Hare, Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Okay, 30 minutes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, everybody. Nice to see all of you. Let's chant a little bit. Oh my God. And drink a sip. Oh, storm here again. Day and night. I think autumn is coming. Nama Om. Vishupadaya. Krishna Pristaya Bhutale. Srimati. Bhaktivedanta Paramahamsa. Srila Gora Haridas Maharajacharya Itinavide Namaste. Prabhupada Devi Goravari Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pastachatesha Tarine Se Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Ajita Gatatara Srivas Adhikora Bhaktavrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Ajita Gatatara Srivas Adhikora Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the divine lotus feet of Satchitananda. Oh, glories, oh, glories. To Srila Gaura Haridas Maharaj Acharya. Oh, glories to you. Oh, glories. To Srila Prabhupada. Oh, glories. To Srila Prabhupada. Oh, glories. To Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. Gorakishora Das Babaji. Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Oh, glories to Jagannath Babaji. Glories, oh, glories. Oh, glories to the Nityananda. Oh, glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Glories. Oh, oh, glories. Oh, glories. Tu sei terari. Oh, glories. Oh, glories to Krishna, my Paramur, my pearl of great price. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh my God. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chitaya, chitaya. Chitaya, chitaya. Chitaya, chitaya. Let me hear from you. Okay, my friends, I will read now. I don't know if it is the best thing to read. Oh, yeah, everything fell out. I need to find it back. I don't know if it's the best thing to read, but I started on it a few days ago. I want to continue a little bit. I don't have to jump all the time from here to there. Let's end this chapter. There was Uddhava visits Vrindavan, and there is in every chapter is beautiful and is full of mercy and jewels and explanations and revelations and beauty and teachings. So I left off at 14 as I think I read verse 14. And I also want to read it because I never read it before. I'm curious how it will end. I love about messengers. Um, I really love about to read and to hear about messenger because that's just what we are in. We are here in a group of fortunate ones to who the messenger came with a very powerful message. And a happy message is a gift, is a presence. And Shira Goraritos brings us is a real presence. It's a real gift. It is out of the causeless mercy of Krishna that the Shira Goraritos came to the world to establish this Chaitanya grace place in which the real message of God is brought. And I see Uddhava in him. In Uddhava, I see Guru Maharaj. I see him as the real dearmost friend of the Lord, the real messenger. He knows what he says. He knows what Krishna wants us to tell us. He knows what Krishna orders him to give. This message is he brings a package, you know. He brings that Krishna Prem. He brings those revelations, those explanations, the real word of God, and real devotees who woke up already. They are very pleased with him. They are very pleased with this message. They are always hungry to hear more and more. They all have always expectations whenever they see the messenger. They are with the mouth open and with the ears open and with the the head in the neck, um, raised, hearing, come, let it come, let it come, let it come, because I want to hear. Um, and it's rising us up over and over again. And those who didn't wake up yet, they are very fortunate that they get a chance to wake up by hearing those same vibrations, by hearing that same message. And little by little, Krishna will wake up inside of their heart. Radhe will wake up inside of their heart, because Radhe only wants to hear the truth. And when she hears the truth more and more and more, and you're sincere, um, you you become ecstatic as well. You will be very satisfied. Your soul, that little devotee that's living here inside of this body, of your material body as well, that little devotee who is living there will be very satisfied, will be eager, is waiting for this, maybe for yugas and yugas. And some devotees are very fortunate with all the help that they get from other devotees, with all the support, with all the encouragements that they over and over and over again get from other devotees who really have that heart, that sharing heart, that they say, I want you to get this as well, and this is the way how you do it. This is how you do it. So that's why we preach. So yeah, I loved that. From the first sentences that I was reading about Uddhava, I thought, well, this is an interesting one. I didn't know him. But now I know him. He's very interesting. The messenger is the one who saves you. A real messenger is the one who saves you, who gives you the right information, the information to go back to Godhead, to become conscious of Him over and over again. It's actually beautiful. What I read until now, those 13 verses, those previous 13 verses are very, very beautiful and powerfully, and they all point the finger to the same concept. But you've got to see it. You've got to be capable um, to extract the right words, and then they become a whole page sometimes. So that's the mercy that I received from Guru Maharaj, that those words become a page. Um, that is, that's the miracle. That the word is multiplying himself, so that I, my real self, can multiply myself as well, by explaining it to you and by sharing you the ecstasy that I received, which I did for 7 years. I always did. Here, take some, take some, take some. Actually, it's a Chaitanya act, because he also said, um, I can't bear it all. You can sell my transcendental body. There is enough for all the universes. That's what Guru Maharaj is doing. That's what I'm doing now, following in his footsteps, hoping that I can infect your heart, that I can melt your heart by the words that I read, and by the mercy of Guru Maharaj, I can explain it. So it's lovely. It's huge presence, and for those who are sincere, this is waiting for them, to be capable to have that relationship with the Lord, that there will be a real exchange. Because I say I can explain it, but that's not true. Krishna is explaining it. He's explaining it through me. I receive the explanation and I share it with you. That is better said. So yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Krishna was more pure than I am. But I know I will always get more and more pure, so that I will always know him better and better. I'm not a person who is easily satisfied in loving relationships. I don't want it to go down like with material relationships. Um, I don't want to happen this with Krisha. I wish I really was more pure. Although it frightens me as well, because I don't know if I will be capable to bear him. He will become so heavy, isn't it? Will my head not explode? Sometimes I think now my head is going to explode. Let's live with the day and be grateful. The more gratefulness I experience, the more ungratefulness I see in others. You receive Krishna's gratefulness. It's unbelievable. When you are in such a deep trance, he gives you his gratefulness. It's a huge experience. All those qualities that he's giving you are huge experiences. And at that moment that he gives you his gratefulness, there is no room for any other feeling. You get overloaded by gratefulness. I never experienced that in my whole life before. Transcendental gratefulness is very, very heavy, very strong, very beautiful, very covering everything else. It takes place in your heart, and there is no room for anything else anymore. It's unbelievable, eh? Unbelievable. And it's in that state that you know, that you really realize how small you are. It is Krishna who gives you those experiences. You don't have to become a worm in stew artificially. That stupid thing. Nobody can do that. That's stupid. That's Vaidhi talk. You will become as small as a worm in stew. You will become as a piece of dust. You will become as humble as a blade of grass. You will become as tolerant as a tree. When he gives you those qualities, Krishna will give that to you like he gave it to me. These are his qualities. These are qualities that a human being cannot develop by himself. Only the Spirit can change your heart. That's the point. That's the point. That's why he came. That's why she came. The Spirit came to change your heart, to melt your heart and to change you. All those things that you can't do by yourself. And you can say, I am humble, I am sincere, I am this, I am that. Shut up, man. Shut up. You're not. You're not. You can you can only have the experience of humbleness when the Lord gives it to you. When you are in a deep exchange with Him, He's giving you that experience, and then you say, wow, Krishna, Humble me more. Give me more of this. Because then I can experience more of you. You're doing all that. You are changing my heart and changing my mind. And that's the point. That's why you came, so that I can come back to you and live with you in full harmony, and not like a devil or a demon, but live with you in a purified state and cook for you with clarified butter. Everything needs to change. Everything needs to change. When you come with that finishing touch, with that big gift that finishes everything, the finishing touch, Guru Silakora Haridas, who brings that finishing touch, that thing that was lacking in the world. What do you have on the books? What do you have on all those scriptures? If everything is written down and nobody comes with the finishing touch, nobody brings the key to open it, nobody is unsealing those books and sharing with you the secrets that are written inside. What use does it have to listen to a preacher who is not ecstatic, who can't unseal the books? Who is talking about the Bible and the Vedas, etc., with his mind, explaining it with his mind, while he is not capable to have the helper inside of his body. He cannot unseal the books. He cannot explain you the real truth of God. So you are listening to lies, to half truths and lies. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You need to receive that mercy. And then you will develop love for God. And it's only when you love God that He will explain it to you. So you've got to follow that process and keep on hearing and hearing and hearing. And slowly but surely, it will work. Slowly but surely, the Lord will see, yeah, you're a trustworthy. Because you went through the fire for me, you proved yourself that you were capable to do real sacrifices, the sacrifices that I asked from you, that I controlled, you know. And then he trusts you and he starts to explain you things that you would not be capable to know in any other way. And now I'm extremely happy with this relationship. It's not on a low level anymore. It's not that I go to my job like 7 years ago, and that I carried Krishna inside of me, and that I took prasadam to my job for my clients, um, to share to share something that I offer to the Lord. What I offer now is much more potent. I offer Him my whole heart, my whole life. Not because I'm a martyr, but because I want to be with Him. Because that is my happiness. Offering my heart to the Lord is my happiness. He gives me much more back than I ever gave Him. He always gives much more than that little bit that we give. We give a few mangoes and He gives a box of jewels in exchange. It's always like that. We can never pay back for what we receive. It is not possible. This is a priceless gift, by the way. You can never pay back. Never, ever. This is such a priceless gift. This is a gift that becomes bigger and bigger, man. This is, maybe it came inside with some devotees like a small gift, but it's always growing and growing and growing. So now I'm reading text number 14. As soon as Uddhava arrived at Nanda Maharaj's home, Nanda came forward to meet him. The coward king embraced him in great happiness, and he worshipped him as none different from Lord Vasudeva. It's lovely. I have this experience. Whenever I arrive in Nanda Maharaj's home, I'm always embraced. He always comes forward to meet me. I always have this exchange. It's a closeness. I always receive that embrace. That's what's happening. In whole Vrindavan, it's all his home. Nanda Maharaj, that king of Raja, is capable to embrace everybody. And not only him, everybody who lives there. When I enter the area, no matter who I connect to, no matter who I look at, no matter who I glance at, they come to meet me and they embrace me. What a life is this? What a beautiful life is this, man. We all have the same blood, we feel that. We start to have the blood of the Lord. We are non different, we are part and parcel of Him. We are His servants, but we are made from the same blood, from the same spiritual blood, the same spiritual flesh. That's how you know. You are one big family. And when you have that same mood and when you receive that same mercy, you just belong to that same family. And they embrace you and then accept you. After Uddhava had eaten first class food, been seated comfortably on a bed and being relieved of the fatigue by a foot massage and other means, Nanda inquired from him as follows: You eat there in the house of Nanda Maharaj. If you're invited there, if you come there, if you knock at the door, you will receive first class food and they will massage your feet. That's what devotees do, and they recognize you. From the moment you arrive there, it's because you were allowed to enter Vrindavan. You are allowed to be there. Your feet will be worshipped. Your feet will be massaged. Because Nanda Maharaj, the king of Raja, immediately recognizes you. And you will be relieved from all the fatigue. All the problems are disappearing. Because now you are in that other land, in that other place, in that other home. Nanda Maharaj said, My dear, most fortunate one, thus the son of Sura farewell, now that he is free and has rejoined his children and other relatives. My most fortunate one. Why is he the most fortunate one? A messenger is always the most fortunate one. Otherwise, he would not be capable to bring the message to you. He has that deep relationship with Krishna. Otherwise, you cannot call him a messenger. What kind of message would he bring? So, a real messenger is a fortunate one, is a real dearmost friend, is a real guru, is an ecstatic devotee. That is the fortunate one, you know. And of course, Krishna is happy when he is with his children and relatives. He's always happy with his devotees, no matter in which place he is. Although his favorite place is Vrindavan, the Vrindavan mood is high on top of the Leatherman. Fortunately, because of his own sins, the sinful Kamsa has been killed. Along with all his brothers, he always hated the saintly and righteous Yadus. Does, does Krishna remember us? Does Krishna remember us? He does. He does. He never forgets any of his devotees. But you've got to connect to him to experience it. You've got to remember him to know that he never forgot you. Does Krishna remember us? Does he remember his mother and his friends and well wishers? These are questions that you ask when you are in separation, when you don't hear from him. But you've got to go. You've got to connect towards him, isn't it? Does he remember the cowards? Their village in Francia? Now I remember it. By reading this. Does he remember the cowards and their village of Francia, of which he is the master? Does he remember the cows? Vrindavan forest? Vrindavan forest and Govardhan Hill? You know, you just have to call the name Vrindavan forest. And wherever he is, it doesn't matter where he is, he immediately reacts, he knows. He never forgot Vrindavan forest. He never forgot Govardhan Hill. The action of Govardhan Hill is an eternal action. The existence of Vrindavan forest is eternal. Will Govinda return even once to see his family? If he ever does, we may then glance upon his beautiful face with his beautiful eyes, nose and smile. I love Nanda Maharaj. I love his love. No. I love the way he loves. I love his rasa. We were saved from the forest fire, the wind and the rain, the bull and the serpent demons, from all such insurmountable, deadly dangers by that very great soul, Krishna. He's doing the perfect job, isn't it? That gives that grateful feeling again to know how much he saves you over and over again from all kinds of demons out of his causeless mercy, because he wants you to live for him alone. He wants to be with you forever, and that's why he takes away all those burdens, all those demons, all those hindering things. He's taking that away so that there is full room for that relationship with him, like in a honeymoon, and you forget all the rest, and there is just me and him. As we remember the wonderful deeds Krishna performed, his playful, sidelong glances, his smiles, and his words, O Uddhava, we forget all our material engagements, and that is really how it happens. I was talking about to a new devotee who came in my class, and we regularly have a talk about the memory, about remembering Krishna. You remember him from far, far, far away. My God. And by remembering him, he's there again with his playful, sidelong glances. He's there. That's the magic. That's the magic that he's alive in the memory, like he's alive in the holy name. He's really alive. He comes back. If you put your mind on that memory, the whole movie starts again, like I said yesterday. The whole movie starts to work again. You experience him again. It just happens again. And you get the pleasure again and the taste again. That's why Prabhupada advised that. To hear, to chant, and to remember. My God, it's all working. It's all working. Most people don't know what it means. But if you experience it, you say, yeah, it's a secret. It's a secret. It's a miraculous secret, and it is working. You know? You dive into the forest of Vrindavan by remembering the details of the forest of Vrindavan. By remembering, by taking shelter at the pastimes in that forest. There is no room for material engagement at such a moment. It's not there. There is only room for the spiritual engagement of that moment. The beauty of what is happening, the beauty of what you get to see, what you get to feel, who you can encounter. It's a big encounter. Many, many are there. You can see all those tolerant trees. You can see all those blades of grass. You can see the swans. You can see the birds. You can have an encounter with the parrots. You see the bees who drank so much that they can't move because of all the weight that they carry. You can see the bee who becomes a heavy preacher, a heavy guru, completely absorbed by that nectar. And because of that, being a strong, devotee, lover of God, lover of Krishna, keeping that truth protected in his heart and sharing it with the world as it is and fighting for Krishna, protecting him like Nanda Maharaj, like Joseph, who ran to Egypt to save Krishna, to save Jesus. I love so much those fathers of God. They are the real soldiers. They are the brave ones. Nobody is gonna touch their Krishna. I can't help it. The Joseph is. It's terrible. When we see the places where Mikunda enjoyed his sporting pastimes, the rivers, the hills, the forests, he decorated with his feet. Our minds become totally absorbed in him because he's not different from these places. They are heavy, just like him. I don't know. I didn't have that as much in Vrindavan. Although I remember that the purification in Vrindavan was very happy. Sorry, heavy. I When I was in geographic Vrindavan, I received a lot of purification. I cried a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Um, a lot. It was heavy, heavy, heavy. Um, and I had a lot, a lot, a lot of mercy. I was always at Prabhupada's feet, at the Murti of Prabhupada. It was very heavy, the purification. But in Mayapur, that was my placement. That was really when I landed there, when I arrived there. The sky was completely fulfilled with the ecstasy of Lord Chaitanya. The Ganga. So I even didn't go inside of the Ganga. I was inside all the time. Those places are very, very heavy. Very absorbed, absorbed by those footsteps of Chaitanya. I got so much mercy in those holy times. And in Jagannath Puri, unbelievable, unbelievable. And in Shantipur, and nobody was happy with my tears in not one of those holy places. Can you imagine? Nobody could stand my tears. Not in Vrindavan, not in Mayapur, not in those little temples where I went, the temple of Vishnu Priya, etc. Nobody could stand my tears. Nobody. Even not in the crying school in Mayapur, the school of Gorgovinda Swami. No, no, no. So you feel grace, Tom. I'm happy that you feel it. That's super, super. That's why we are doing it, amen? So that you can feel it. That's how we multiply our self, our realized self, our real self. We multiply it. We multiply the spirit to others by sharing those vibrations in those who have it, in music, in preaching, in chanting, in sharing. In sharing the symptoms of ecstasy, the tears and the laughter, and etc. And explaining the truthful words, the conclusive truth. Of course, there are always people who get angry, who can't accept it because of jealousy. Of course, that's all. Um, but yeah, then my preaching is crap for them. But it's very rare that I hear such nonsense. Very rare. Being in the holy dams, and still so many devotees can't see and feel the transcendental nature of the dams. They can't see that, no. I was in the temple of Vishnu Priya, and many times I always asked Balaram, please bring me back there, because that was a heavy place for me, a very, very transcendental, very, 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 very merciful. Oh my God. I loved it there. I loved that deity, and I was chanting there. Um, and oh, those brahmacharis, they didn't like me at all. But I saw one girl, a Russian girl, and she came, and I saw her coming in the yard. I saw her coming, and the more she saw the deity of Chaitanya, the more the tears were pouring. And she had a husband, like a bodyguard, and he was taking care of her like anything. Um, and I was happy because when I see devotion, I'm always happy. And I was smiling, and Balaram as well. We both want to approach her, but that man was protecting her, and it took a while before we gained some confidence with them. And then we start talking with them later because we let her cry and worship the deity. And we said, yeah, don't worry, we are not going to hurt you or say anything wrong. He said, yeah, but I need to protect her. She has prem. He said it like that. She has prem. She has prem, and I need to protect her against everybody. So they experienced that. And then I start talking about Guru Maharaj, and then later we ate together um, in such a hall, where you can go and have some food. But she never, I gave her all the information. She never came in Guru's class. So it's actually sad, huh? But yeah, um, people don't understand. They have no idea. Um, Even in the crying school, can you imagine? We we stayed in a flat of somebody who was a devotee, a disciple of Gaur Govinda Swami, um, well, of his follower, because Gaur Govinda Swami left the body. She was member of the crying school, and she is so stupid. Kalavati Mataji, she was so stupid. I was crying in my room. I was making live videos. I was always crying in my room. And then she knocked on the door. You shouldn't, you shouldn't, you shouldn't. And then she sent me to the crying school. But you shouldn't cry. There was, I kept the peace there with that woman because I can keep peace with people. But not Balaram. He had fights with her because she was so unreasonable. She sent me to the crying school, and nobody, and you couldn't cry there. Nobody cried. And then she was so proud of her guru. I don't know what's his name. I need to find out what his name is. A tall, strong man. And she said, you should watch how he's holding it in. He's holding it, it's holding it. Then why is it called the crying school? Stupid, stupid woman. What is this? I can't stop my tears. I even couldn't stop my tears before I met Guru Maharaj. I couldn't. And I feel so happy when it happens. Yeah, you can't see. Balaram knew, you know those twins, Swamis? One left the body now. Twins, two men that are living in Mayapur. One of them is crying, but also behind the doors. Yeah, yeah, it's sad. And I met an old lady who got a stroke, who couldn't speak anymore, who couldn't hear anymore. She lived in Mayapur, and I visited her, and maybe Guru Maharaj knows her. She was a friend of Balaram, and her whole house was full of deities, but full, much more than Krishna Priya in Belgium. Really, really unbelievable, unbelievable. And she couldn't talk to me. But when I came in her house and I felt that devotion in her place, I start crying, and then she started crying with me, and she held me, and when I left, she cried. I could feel, but she couldn't speak anymore. She had a stroke a few years ago, and yeah, some devotees they have it, but they need to hide it. I bet there are many who are crying. Um, well, he was a devotee who came in my class. Do you remember a week ago who said that he cried as well? But you've got to develop that. You know, all crying a tear is not enough. There is so much more. You can grow towards the Lord, and you can swim in your tears and in His tears. It can become so beautiful. Built on that relationship, always built on that. To hold it in crying, yeah, to hold it in crying school, yeah, that is a most ridiculous place I have ever been in. Um, yeah, unbelievable. So the rivers, the hills, the forests. For me, even thinking about, about the Holy Land paralyzes my legs already. That had so much impact on me, and it has more and more impact on me because of the footsteps of the Lord. That's why I said San Cristobal. It was already San Cristobal in Mexico. People go to that place already. It is a special place. When I talk to people, I say, "Why are you coming to San Cristobal?" They say, "Because of the special vibes. There is something. There is something. Some maybe from Christians or something. It is a place where processions are going on, etc., etc." But Guru made it into a holy dham much more. Even walking there incognito in a mass of people, the vibrations of Guru Maharaj are the vibrations of the golden avatar. That is a strong vibration, you know. He lives that and he likes to travel, and that's why he travels. If he stays to one place, he would only um, give the benefit to one place. He would only um, give benediction to one place. He wouldn't be as merciful as he is now. He's traveling to so many different places. You remember that he was in Thailand and that he got so much bad comments because there is so much sex industry in Thailand and so much drunks and people who are on drugs. But who needs the most mercy? The most fallen souls, those and people who never got a chance in their life. They will never get any material chance to get a better life. But at least those vibrations are there. At least the soul has some benefit of his presence, you know. And those people were actually sweet. They were sweet. Um, Simple people are mostly more sweet than Brahmanas and people who have that kind of mood. Brahmanas and Pharisees, you know. Yeah, I have that same. I have that same as what Nanda Maharaj says. When my mind go to those places, my mind becomes totally absorbed in him because he's non different from those places. He isn't. When his presence is there, he is there, isn't it? It's so logic. In my opinion, Krishna and Balarama, there must be two exalted demigods who have come to this planet to fulfill some great mission of the demigods. Such was foretold by Garga Rishi. They are exalted, but he's so in love that he can't see that they are God. Parental love makes you blind from love. Love blinds you. After all, Krishna and Balaram, they killed Kamsa, who was as strong as 1,000 elephants, as well as the restless Kanura and Mustika, and the elephant, Kuvala Yapida. Sukadeva Goswami, he said, thus intensely, intensely remembering Krishna and Balarama again and again. Nanda Maharaj, his mind completely attached to the Lord, felt extreme anxiety and felt silent, overcome by the strength of his love. If you are capable to remember it, he comes. He comes. He will be with you. He has that strange effect on you. It's a memory. What a mercy, what a mercy. That's why we need to take shelter at the post. You feel extreme anxiety because you don't want to miss 1 second of his presence. And you can't talk anymore because you don't want to miss 1 second of his presence. you, you want to put your head on his chest and hear his heartbeat. And by hearing his heartbeat, you remember the sound of his flute. Very clearly. As Mother Yashoda heard the scriptures of her son's activities, she poured out her tears. And milk flowed from her breast out of love. That is giving your heart away. Even if the lowest stone of this building will be come on top, even if that miracle happens, no matter what happens in the world, I will keep on giving my heart to my Lord. Nothing can stop me now. Don't stop me now because I'm having such a good time. First is, first I'm gonna feed him. Even if the building falls down, even if all the walls are falling, even if there is an earthquake, no matter what happens, I'm gonna feed him now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good heavens. Good heavens. What else is there in life? Uddhava then joyfully addressed Nanda Maharaj, having seen clearly the supreme loving affection. He and Yashoda felt for Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, but they didn't consider him as the supreme personality of Godhead because that love is so strong. Sri Uddhava said, "O respectful Nanda, certainly you and Buddha Yashoda are the most praiseworthy persons in the entire world. Since you have developed such a loving attitude towards Lord Narayana, the spiritual master of all living beings." See, those who are capable to dance those rasas, they have, they deserve some respect actually. Not because of their own strength, but because they received that mercy. And it's not difficult if you receive all that mercy to reciprocate, you know. It's an automatically reflex, an automatically reaction. You don't deserve respect because that false ego deserves respect. But you deserve respect for who is living inside of you, for the spirit and the truth. It's like some Christians, I had a talk with Christians and they said, yeah, but you cannot worship the saints. It's not, you cannot worship a saint. I said, but it's not about that saint. It's about the spirit that they carry inside. We don't worship that saint. We worship what they carry inside. If they represent the spirit and the truth, they are worshipable. Well, if they are God lovers, they are worshipable. You know, absolutely. If people don't have the right understanding over and over again, and you can't have the right understanding if you don't carry the spirit inside of you. Hare Krishna Deepak, nice to see you. These two lords, Mukunda and Balarama, they are each the seed and the womb of the universe. Yeah. The creator and his creative potency. They enter the heart of living beings and they control their conditioned awareness. They are the primeval supreme. They are the seed, non different from the seed. They plant the seed and they are non different from the seed. And they are the womb. They offer you that place. Vrindavan is the womb in which you can grow up, in which you can grow up as a devotee. Very, very safe. There is no safer place in Vrindavan. The womb that Krishna is offering you. Okay, my best friends. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and for giving me actually the opportunity to make those videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.